What I have here are called kamas. So basically, they were long handles with these sharp hooked blades. They'd be razor sharp. And so you'd fight with two of them, typically, just like this. And, you know, one of the unique things with them is they're perfect for hooking. So somebody has a sword, you could hook it, and then maybe move it with one while you used the other to attack. You could hook somebody's leg, you know, maybe hook their arms. So it's a unique weapon in and of itself. You could fight with them like this. You could flip it around, use it as a hammer, especially if you didn't want to kill somebody. Let's say you're fighting somebody, you don't want to actually do the killing blow. You could flip it around and use it to, you know, knock them out or just severely injure them. You could hold them like this and use it like this, kind of like you've got a knife here and then a stick there, and, you know, strike with the sticks, cut with the knives when they came in close. So cut, strike. You could flip them around and fight with them like this. So you've got kind of the opposite. Hit them with the stick, they come in, cook them with the knife. Or you could hold them up the reverse grip, but have the entire length of them and fight with them like this, which would have been a lot more difficult to kind of control, but still unique. Or you could even, you know, mix it up a little bit, holding this one like this one and this one, and say reverse. So you've got multiple things going. Block with that, strike, hook. So yeah, they're a very unique weapon. Again, the Okinawa Karate kamas. And while we are on the topic of karate weapons, I have here another one. It's a sai. And the sai is an interesting weapon. A lot of people have the misconception and believe that this was sharp. It wasn't. It was basically just 3 points. So these two here and this one here. And so you could use it for stabbing or just hitting or catching a sword. It's a very unique weapon. You can hold it like this and fight with it like this. You could move your fingers in there and fight with it like that. Or you could flip it around. Oh, dropped it. You could flip it around and fight with it like this. Again, use it to block, strike with it. Use your thumb right there to flip it around and catch it in the forward grip. Fight with it like that. Somebody throws a sword at you, you can catch it like that. I heard that the history on these was that they were used as like a police restraining device. And so they would carry it around, and again, this would have been in like really ancient China when they didn't have handcuffs and stuff. But they could use this to even hook an offender's wrist or something and kind of use it as a submission device is kind of what I'm looking for. That's the word, submission device. And then it developed into more of a traditional martial arts weapon. They believe it started in China and then worked its way up to Okinawa, Japan. So there I have the sai. And again, it was very common with these karate weapons for the practitioners to train and fight with 2. And I've got another karate weapon coming up next. Here we have what is called a tonfa. It is basically, I guess that wouldn't quite be a T shape. What would you call that shape? I don't know. It's not an L either. Anyways, you have whatever this shape is. It's a tonfa. There's a couple ways you could fight with a tonfa. You could hold it like this, which is the most common way. Use it to block, strike, punch. You could swing it out and strike. You could hold it like that, strike like that. You could hold it here on this handle and use it kind of like you would a collie stick or a dagger and fight like that. Or you could hold it at this side and then you've got all this heavy mass here and then it feels more like swinging a hammer around. So it's got a lot of different uses. I've got mixed feelings about it. I don't really need a weapon that I can hold like this or like that because I already have others like that. The thing that kind of made it interesting to me was the idea of the handle right here like this and being able to fight like this. The only problem, and again, I haven't trained with this one extensively, is just the fact that I don't feel like it really sticks. It shifts a little bit. It doesn't stay on your arm. It's not very stable. If you punch like that, it'll probably just fall out of your hands. You really need it to be kind of fastened to your arm, so you have to kind of push against it like that. And it feels stable, but then it slips out. So, I don't know, it's something I'm going to look into training into more. Take what you will. It's still an interesting weapon, and it's a traditional Okuwanen, Kubudo, Okuwanen karate style weapon. So, yeah, we have here the tonfa. And a lot of the karate weapons they would fight with too, so it's very common for somebody to fight with 2 of these at once. So you've got 2, they're swinging them both around and out. I just have one to show you though today. The shuriken. I wish I could throw this at something for you guys. I don't have anything set up right now though. You probably all know what this is. This is the shuriken, or throwing star. This was actually my dad's when he was, I don't even know how old he was quite a bit younger. He did kung fu, and yeah, he had this back then. I inherited it. So, what this was, and I'm gonna kind of correct some myths that are out there that a lot of people believe. This was used by the ninja and stuff. It wasn't used as a primary weapon to like assassinate a target like the ninja would. They'd use something more like the kunai that I showed you earlier for that. This was more of a diversion. They would often throw multiples at a time. See how I have it in my finger like that? Well, they could do another couple. Another one here, like that, and another one here, and you could throw bursts of them at the same time. And so what they would do is it was used as a diversion rather than use it, you know, to take a target out. I mean, I'm sure it was used like that a little bit, like, oh no, you're being attacked, you throw it. But it wasn't really a self-defense weapon. It was more of a ninja's kind of like just in their arsenal. And ninja specialized in sabotage and assassinations. So what it would be is, let's say there's a guy out there and he's well armed. I can't just sneak up on him and I want to just take him out quickly. What you would do is you'd have like 3 of these in your hand, and then you'd have your sword here, and you'd sneak up as close as you could, and as soon as he heard your footstep, if he heard you, you're supposed to be a ninja, right? But as soon as you knew you couldn't get any closer, you'd throw these, and then rush in before they found out. They'd get hit with a couple of these, and they'd be like, what's going on? And then you'd be right there with your sword, or whatever other weapon that you happen to use as a ninja. So these were used as a diversion, not as the primary weapon. These are a lot of fun, a lot easier to throw than knives and tomahawks. They'll stick every time. They're a lot of fun to kind of use like you would a dartboard, you know, try to aim for the bullseye. You can do that with these. It's a lot of fun. I'd love to just have a board set up in the corner of my room and a bunch of these. Throw something at it whenever I walk by. I'm weird like that. But anyways, or maybe you would too. Let me know in the comments down below. Well, anyways, guys, that is all I have for today. I don't have very many other weapons. I just have other variants on the ones I did show you, different knives and stuff, but that's all that I have when it comes to weapon types. So let me know what your favorite weapon out of those ones was, and let me know what your favorite weapon is total. Like if it's some weapon that I didn't show, like a Chinese chain whip, go ahead and let me know. Let me know what your favorite weapon is, and if it wasn't one, and if it was a weapon that I didn't show today, then tell me what your favorite weapon was that I did show today as well. Then also tell me which weapon you would like to train in. So let's say you've always wanted to learn how to fight with the expandable baton. Let me know. If I get a whole lot of people saying the same thing, like, oh, we wish we could learn the, you know, knife throwing, then I'd be like, okay, so that's what they want to learn, and I'll try to make more videos based on the feedback I get from you guys. So that'll be a way that'll help both of us out. It'll help with channel views. A lot more people will see these videos whenever you do a thumbs up and you comment down below. It helps me out tremendously. So it'd be a way to kind of give back to the channel. Also, if you aren't subscribed, please consider doing that. The more subscribers, the better my channel rates and the more people see it. And it makes it more worth it for me to make videos. And the more subscribers I have and the more views I get, the more videos I will make. So, if you're subscribed, then you'll be notified whenever I do a new lesson as well. You can officially be one of my YouTube students. And it'll be fun to kind of correspond. If you do type in the comments down below, I see every single one of those. As soon as you hit post, my phone bings and I see it and I can respond right away, give you a heart saying that, oh, I loved your comment, give you a thumbs up. And so it'll be cool. We can interact like that. Let me know what you would like to see for videos in the future. If there's anything special you'd like me to do, any topic you'd like me to discuss, any questions you have, any techniques you'd like to see, I'm open to any suggestions, so please just be vocal about that and tell me. So yeah, I already told you about the things you can do to help. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, comment down below. If you know a friend who would be interested in any of the videos I post, like this one, please share it with them. And until next time, and I'm looking forward to that, remember, fear God alone.